across the offensive front. The Y receiver, Ty Sullivan, a senior at 6 feet 210. The H receiver, Landon Alexander, came on at the end of the year last year, 5'10", 170, a senior. The Z receiver is Ja'Kai Hudgens, 6 feet 165, a senior, 200 receiving yards last week in a jamboree for Hudgens. At quarterback, Tyler Pierce, the all-everything senior, 5'10", 190. And at running back, Tristan Childers, a senior at 5'8", 175. That's your probable starting lineup for the Boaz Pirates, coached by Jeremy Sullivan. This is the 877th game in Boaz football history, 374 wins, 480 losses, and 22 ties. And Coach Sullivan in his 8th season here at Boaz. That's your starting lineups for tonight, and I am joined, as always, by my good friend for the 297th consecutive game, statistician and analyst Ricky Smith.
And this is how many consecutive for you?
332.
332. So we've been doing a long time.
We're blessed.
32 years.
We are blessed.
But happy to be here with you, Patrick,
Yeah.
and Troy, and Bubba's back home resting up for the trip in 2 weeks. So be glad to welcome him back. But it is good to be back here. And what a great first night for high school football weather-wise. About 80 degrees, no humidity, and it's just a great night. And excited about this Boaz football team. We've been talking about it all winter and summer. And offense, I mean, everybody knows the offense should be able to score some points. Defensively, you know, kind of a little concerned about that, but I know Coach Sullivan, they're excited to get this season underway. Just about all can be said. Got new lights here at Boaz High School, and let's get this season kicked off.
The Boaz won the toss and decided they wanted the ball to start the game, so they will receive the kick to start this one. And they want that offense, Ricky, out on the field first to see what they can do. We saw some glimpses of greatness last week in the Jamboree against St. Clair County, but really the story of that one was a turnover, you know, midway through the first half, I think, that kind of allowed St. Clair County to cash in a short field.
Yeah, and that was concerning for Coach Sullivan. He mentioned that in his coach's show. That was the only turnover, but it was a key turnover, and you just got to avoid those. One key member of the team for Boaz that's going to be missing tonight is Presley Fant, who is one of the top 2 running backs, and also a big loss on the defensive side of the ball. And so he's got just a bad hamstring. Coach Sullivan, hopefully he'll be able to play next week against Albertville. But Tristan Childers, got 20 carries last week in the Jamboree, and look for him to get a lot of the carries tonight. And, you hope for Boaz to be able to spread the ball around for the run to open up the pass and vice versa.
Another injury defensively for Boaz is Drew Patel, who would be a starting linebacker for Boaz, but he got a little damage to the leg last week, so I'm not sure what his status is for the season. I talked to him this week, and he indicated he's trying to do some rehab and hopefully will get back. But Patel and Fant being out of that linebacking core forces a couple of guys into duty, including Logan Scoggins, who has worked in the secondary for most of his career. Of course, Scoggins missed most of last season with an injury, but it's good to have him back. And, Ricky, the thing about this Boaz team that you don't see a lot are how many seniors are out here in the starting lineup on both sides of the ball.
And that's big for experience. They've got a lot of experience. They've been playing for some of them started playing when they were 9th grade. So that is just a big, huge advantage there. Looks like number 9, maybe?
That's Jonathan Jacob, who will kick off from the 40-yard line to our right. Boaz will take the ball from our left. The Pirates will stick Elijah Kelly and Ja'Kai Hudgens back there to receive this one as Jacob gets his foot into it, and we are underway. It's going to come to Elijah Kelly, who did have a touchdown return a year ago in the kickoff department. Stutter steps at the 20, 25, fumbled the football. It's loose. Boaz able to fall on it as Kelly was trying to get a little extra yardage. Falling on it was Cooper Horton. He was Johnny on the spot there, and that could have been a disastrous start for Boaz, but thankfully Cooper Horton fell on the football and recovered. And Boaz will start, Ricky, at the 24-yard line as the offense comes out there. Frasco and Wright, the tackles. Duke and Barkley, the guards. Guile, the center, with Patterson and Hudgens and Alexander all flanked wide to the right. And in the backfield, Tristan Childers with Tyler Pierce. They're going to throw a screen pass out to Hudgens. Got a good block on the outside from Landon Alexander. And down the sideline goes Ja'Kai Hudgens for a first down play. Ryan Putman making the tackle, pushing him out at the 38-yard line. But a good block by Landon Alexander out here on the near flank.
It was. Landon did just what you're supposed to on that. Just that threw it out to Ja'Kai, and he got it and ran, picked up 14 yards.
Here's a give up the middle to Tristan Childers, and being wrapped up around the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of a couple by Damian Roram. Roram, the defensive end, working on the left side of the line for Madison County. That's a pickup of 4.
Yeah, it didn't look like that much.
One thing you're going to see out of Tristan Childers, Ricky, is how hard he runs, and he's put on some weight. He's up to 175 pounds. Here's a throw right across the middle to a wide open Ty Sullivan. He catches it and goes across midfield to about the 49, where he's tackled by Caleb Harden. And that is another Boaz first down right in the middle of the field. He caught it.
Pickup of 9 yards to the Madison County 49. So 3 plays and 27 yards, a couple of first downs.
Patterson and Hudgens out here on the right. And Boaz will shift the offensive line from left to right, and one of the defensive linemen for Madison County got into the neutral zone. That was Christian Sparrow, who's on the right end, and he jumped across. So a 5-yard pickup for Boaz on the penalty. Ricky, Boaz had the Tigers outflanked out here on the right side. They had one guy guarding 2, and finally they get a little bit of personnel out here to the left side. Here's Tyler Pierce, low snap. It's taken and given to Childers, and Childers is going to be taken down, and he goes forward to about the 39. Stop made by Cannon Fletcher. And that will be Boaz needing a couple of yards on second down. It's 2nd and 2. So a gain of 3 for Childers there.
The big offensive line doing a good job blocking on these first few plays.
3 men wide left, 1 to the right for the Pirates. Pierce takes the deep snap, backs up, plenty of time. Across the field, he's got a man wide open. It's Alexander at the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. A tremendous pocket for Tyler Pierce. He had all day to throw the football, and Alexander was wide open down along the 5-yard line, and Boaz strikes first on the long touchdown pass. And here is Jose Araguin, who is in to attempt the extra point. And his kick is up, and it is good. He only needs 19 more to tie Gerardo Baeza for the all-time Boaz record in that department. 9:47 in the first. Boaz breaks on top, 7-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
We're on 22nd. Should have just hit skip. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. 10 seconds. And you're back in 3, 2, 1. You're on.
A little bit of a long break there. That kickoff by Jose Arguin went all the way into the end zone for the touchback, and he's a touchback specialist.
Well,
Ricky.
and that's a great weapon to have. Coach Sullivan talked about that in the kicking game. I think every one of his kickoffs last week in the Jamboree went into the end zone, and it's just a great weapon to have. You know you can put them starting at the 20 and not have to risk a return.
All right, look here, 5 wide receivers for quarterback Jackson Hastings, the freshman. He's going to hand off to one of those receivers who went back into the backfield. That's Zach Montgomery, and he is wrapped up immediately by Aiden O'Rourke. O'Rourke, a transfer to Boaz from Albertville over the summer, I believe, playing nose tackle tonight, and he fought off his block and made a nice play. Second down and 10, and I believe we do have a flag. And I think this one is going to go against the Tigers, I believe. I did not see the flag. It looked like it may have been in the interior of that line, and it is a face mask on Madison County. So an offensive face mask, you don't see that often, but it has become a little bit more prevalent in the last few years. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. I don't know if you might not decline that. And I think Coach Sullivan is going to do just that. He wants to decline that penalty and make it second down and 10 or 12, whatever it was.
Lost 2.
They're going to put it down at the 20. So it'll be second down and 10.
I thought they dropped them there for no gain.
So Zach Montgomery operating as the running back there. And here is Hastings taking the shotgun snap. This is his first throw of the game. It is going out, and it is caught on the right, out in the right flat by Jamin Braden Reed. And Dobbins coming up to make the tackle from his safety position for Boaz, and it will be third down and a couple here after the 8-yard gain. So Boaz trying to get off the field on 3rd and 2 for Madison County. They'll split 2 men wide to the right, 2 to the left, and a single setback is back there with Hastings. Hastings in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw again. Sets up. He's in trouble. And down he goes. They got him. First man there was Logan Scoggins. He came on a blitz from his outside linebacker position. And good job by Scoggins not letting go. And that will be a sack back to the 21-yard line.
Hastings didn't want to go down. Hastings is, as you mentioned, he's, 6'3", so it was tough to go down, but loss of about 7 yards. So Madison County forced to punt.
Boaz will send Ja'Kai Hudgens deep to receive the kick. And it looks like Ricky number 7, Ryan Putman, will do the punting here, if I'm not mistaken. And he gets it out of there. This is
a
short end-over-end kick. Everybody clears out of the way, and it'll take a sideways bounce and will come to a halt on the 44-yard line of Boaz. So the Pirates will start there on their second possession of the game.
It was actually number 3, Thompson, who punted.
So they will move it to the 45-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Boaz. Ricky, we didn't have really any time to talk about that first touchdown drive, but, boy, they were crisp offensively on the first drive.
It was, and, 41-yard touchdown pass from Pierce to Alexander, and just perfect. And let's hope that this one is just as good and get a couple of touchdown lead.
All right, look at this formation. 3 men wide left, and Elijah Kelly way back in the backfield. He's going to take a pass as he goes forward. He catches it 35, 40, 40, 35, and pushed out of bounds over on the far boundary at about the 33. We have never seen that play before as Elijah Kelly lined up probably 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and he just sprinted forward, and of course Pierce hit him in stride.
And obviously nobody there to defend him. Like I said, he up to the Madison County 33, so that's a gain of 22 yards.
Childers in the pistol. He's going to get the handoff here, and he is going off the right side. Again, good, hard, determined running as he takes it inside the 30 to the 29. Jackson Martinez Jackson Martinez makes a stop. 2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Childers. 2 men flank to both sides here for Boaz. Pierce backs up, wants to throw. He's going to throw it out to Pierce and threw it way over his head and incomplete. He had no shot at that one. And really the first miscue of the night for Pierce.
Yeah, just a little overthrown. He had Sullivan over here open, but just too tall for Ty Sullivan.
3rd down and 6 now for Boaz at the 29-yard line of Madison County. And Pierce goes with a hard count. They do not say that the Tigers got into the neutral zone, although they did jump. So Pierce will take the snap, looking to throw. He's going to step up. Now he's going to run out to the left, has a man wide open down the seam, down the left sideline. It's Jay Patterson. Touchdown, Boaz. Pierce rolled out to his left after stepping up into the pocket. Patterson's defender came up onto Pierce, and Patterson was wide open.
And Patterson watched the ball into his hands and ran in for a 29-yard touchdown, 29-yard touchdown.
Extra point attempt by Jose is good. First career touchdown for the 8th grader, Jay Patterson. We're coming back for the kickoff. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Boaz, 2 offensive possessions, 2 beautifully run drives, and 14 points.
Yeah, that was 4 plays and 55 yards, 56 seconds. So Boaz, 126 yards on the first 2 possessions.
I was talking to Jason Patterson, Jay's dad, before the game, and He was telling me Jay's goal since he was a little boy was to break all of his brother Taylor Smith's records at Boaz High School. And I can say that
he's got a good start.
He does. Taylor only played 2 years.
Yeah.
And so Jay's starting as an 8th grader has already got his first touchdown. And so Boaz kick goes into the end zone again by Jose. So a touchback and back out to the 20 for the Tigers here on offense. Just 7-10 in the first quarter. And with 2 men wide right and 1 to the left, make it 3 out to the right. Here are the Tigers, and Hastings, who was sacked on their last offensive play, will take the handoff. He's going to hand off, or take the snap and hand off to Montgomery, and he is stacked up. And I think, are they going to give him the line of scrimmage? It was Jaden Durden who hit him first. Yeah, they'll give him the 20-yard line, so no gain, but good penetration, Ricky, by this defensive line so far.
You mentioned the offensive line. The defensive line's got some beef up there, too, with Jaden Durden and Pacheco in there and others that'll rotate in and out.
Yeah, they've moved Pacheco to the inside on this possession. And here is a handoff again to Montgomery. Got out of one tackle, takes it out to the right. He is going for the first down to the 30 and knocked out over there at about the 33. Boaz had him in the backfield and he got away. Scoggins chasing him down from behind, but that is a first down for Madison County at the 31.
Yeah, there was some mix-up, Boaz, as you said, almost had him in the backfield, but he was able to race forward for 11 yards. And the Tigers' first down of the game.
Boaz with a little bit of a 5-man front as they've moved the outside linebackers up to the ends here. And here is a handoff again to Montgomery, running again to the right. A gain of a couple, and he'll be pulled down by Durden.
Well, one thing that Coach Sullivan said, with not playing Madison County since 3 years ago and with a new coach, this first couple of series – when they have the ball, was going to just be kind of feeling everything out, making adjustments as you go on the fly, play by play, or play to play. And they're having to pretty much do that until they see really what Madison County is going to do for the most part.
2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on first down. And here is Hastings. He again is going to leave it with Montgomery, and he ran right into somebody. It was Durden, I believe. O'Rourke also in on the play. And Boaz, really the interior of that defensive line, doing a great job so far.
They lost the 2 yards that they got on first down. They lost them there. Heat timeout.
They have changed the name of this to the hydration timeout.
Okay, well.
So teams can get cooled off a little bit. And with 5:25 remaining in the first quarter, Boaz leading at 14-0. We'll be back after these words on the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Welcome back to Corley Stadium. Patrick Williams, Ricky Smith, and Troy Rogers here with you at Corley Stadium for the season opener. And Boaz leading at 14-0 with 5:25 to play here in the first quarter. And Madison County is facing a 3rd and 10 at the 31-yard line. Hastings, the quarterback, taking the slow snap. And Boaz bringing the heat. They will knock him down in the backfield for the sack. That was Braden Bennett. Ricky, he came on an all-out sprint. And that is the 2nd sack of the game for Boaz.
That was one. I mean, Braden just basically pushed him down, and he went down and back at the 21-yard line, so a loss of 10 yards.
He didn't have time to do much of reacting at all there as Bennett was on him. And that will force a punt here. And again, it is Dalton Thompson, number 3, who is doing the punting here for the Tigers. And Ja'Kai Hudgens and Wade Dobbins are deep in double safety formation. And there is a heavy rush. He gets it away, a bit of a knuckleball here. And again, Boaz will clear out of the vicinity, and it will go dead at about the 45-yard line, which is exactly where the Boaz Pirates got it on their previous possession. So it'll be a 3rd offensive possession coming up here for the Pirates, who have been very successful on their first 2. In fact, about as successful as you can be. They lead at 14-0. And Pierce and the offense back out there. Childers is lined up on the right hip of Tyler Pierce. They'll put 3 wide receivers out, way out left in a bunch, and a man wide right. That's Hudgens. And there is a count, and this one is going to result in an offsides as the 2 players on the left side of the Madison County defensive line jumped in to the neutral zone, and that will give Boaz another free 5 yards.
And, you know, Tyler is just so good at this over the last couple of years of getting that hard count. And the offense is disciplined enough to not move and pick up a free 5 yards, as you said.
So 1st and 5 at midfield now, and Childers will go to the left hip of Pierce, and he will get the, no, Pierce is going to keep, takes it around the left end, 45-40, got a 1st down, and he will be taken down there by Caleb Harden. They'll put it down at about the 39. So the first carry of the game for Tyler Pierce, who, even though he is not really a speedster, he does have a knack for getting down the field. So 1st and 10 at the 39 for the Pirates. Here's Pierce. He's going to shovel it out to Childers. Childers trying to turn the corner. He does. 35, steps out at about the 32-yard line. As he got outside, Stanton Misterka, one of the linebackers, able to get him out of bounds. That looked like it wasn't going anywhere, and then Childers kind of turned on the speed as he got on the corner.
Yeah, and picked up 7 yards, so good running and good kind of shield blocking on the end over here by the receivers.
As Ricky mentioned before the game, Presley Fant is out tonight with an injury, so we will not see him. Pistol formation. Here's Childers again, makes a nice cut, but then runs right into the middle of that defensive line, and they will finally bring him down. I think 55, Damian Roram was the first man there. So no gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 33.
Second, 3rd down conversion attempt for the Pirates. They converted on the first one, which was the 29-yard touchdown pass to Jay Patterson.
Boaz will shift the formation to the left. Pierce will take the snap. He's going to fake. He's going to look across the middle. Pass is caught by Ja'Kai Hudgens, and he is not going down easily, but that is a Boaz 1st down. And it was number 11, Caleb Harden, who, again, made the stop, but that will move the chains for Boaz to the 25-yard line. Patterson and Hudgens will come wide right. They will line up on the numbers out here on the near side. And Mason Gaither has checked in as a blocking back on the right side. Here's a give to Childers. Childers trying to run that way, trying to get outside. Stiff arm, makes a move, ran over a man. He's still on his feet and steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line. There is a flag on the play, and this is going to be holding against Boaz. What a punishing run by Tristan Childers, though, as he stiff-armed one man to the ground and then ran smack over another defender. But this one is going to come back. That'll be the first penalty of the game on Boaz. And that will cost him 10 yards. And now it will be 1st down and
Well, it's actually going to, because the line of scrimmage was the 25, so where the spot was at, they're actually back to the 33, so actually it'll cost them 13 yards.
First down and 18. I think that was an 8-yard penalty, wasn't it? Yeah, it was an 8-yard penalty.
You're right, my bad.
Here's Pierce. Pierce will back up. He's got a clean pocket. The throw is made, caught, and slipping down and out of bounds is Sullivan. As he was trying to cut, he was going to have a big gainer as he tried to turn it down the field, but he is going to be stopped at the 24-yard line, so it'll be second down and 9. But a nice gain there. Could have been a whole lot more, but he slipped coming out of his cut. Pierce with 3 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Childers on the right side here in the backfield. Here's Tyler Pierce backing up. Pass is thrown out to Alexander. Catch is made, and he tries to turn it inside the 20, and he's going to be wrestled down right along the 20-yard line by Harbin. And so Boaz will again face third down here, 3rd and 5 from the 20.
With that play, the Pirates have entered the Sweet Home Mortgage red zone.
2 men wide right, 2 to the left. Ball is on the left hash, so the left is the short side of the field, and Pierce will have Childers lined up to his right. Pierce puts Landon Alexander in motion left to right. Pierce is going to roll out to the right. He's going to pass it to Alexander, catches it 15, 10, somersaults to the 8-yard line, and that'll be a Boaz first down. Thompson making the tackle for the Tigers. But the Pirates, Ricky, in a goal-to-go situation here, 1st and goal at the 9, leading 14-0 with 1:40 to play in the first quarter.
5 different receivers have caught passes already in this first quarter from Tyler Pierce.
Heavy set to the right, slot to the left. Now they will move the formation to the left. And here is Childers getting the call. No, Pierce is going to keep. He's going to throw it out for a touchdown to Mason Gaither. Touchdown, Boaz! Great ball handling by Tyler Pierce. And the Pirates, Ricky, that is a pass to a 6th different receiver as Gaither makes the touchdown catch. So 20-0 Boaz, and Arguin to attempt the extra point here. He gets it up and away, and the kick is good. With 1:17 to play in the first quarter, the flashing lights are going off here at Corley Stadium. The Pirates lead it 21-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Just a terrific first quarter played here by Boaz.
Yeah, that touchdown drive, 8 plays, 55 yards, and we had just mentioned that Tyler Pierce had completed passes to 5 different receivers. That touchdown pass to Mason Gaither made it 6. Tyler Pierce, 10 of 11, 156 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And here's Arguin kicking off again, and he will kick it deep. And that one is going to go into the end zone for the touchback. Ricky, I didn't mention the other games that are being played around our region and the area. Last night, Albertville and Arab played over at Vernon Wells Stadium, and Arab taking that one 35-0. Also last night, Geraldine defeated Sardis 35-6. And then we have games tonight. Brewer is at Hayden. Gunnersville is at Southside. Fort Payne is at Scottsboro. And DAR is at Brindley Mountain. One of those two teams is going to end a long losing streak tonight. First and 10 for Madison County at the 20. And here is Jackson Hastings, the 6'3", 165-pound freshman quarterback. Takes the shotgun snap. He's going to leave it into the breadbasket of the running back Montgomery, and he is going to fall forward for a couple of yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2 up to the 22. Ty Sullivan on the tackle for Boaz. Sullivan playing on both sides of the ball a great deal this year. And here is Hastings. He'll set up and wants to throw. Pass is incomplete as the receiver fell down, but I think they're going to call an interference on Boaz here as Braden Bennett and Braden Reed, the receiver, were kind of jostling around. I don't know about that call. It looked to me like Reed fell down coming out of his cut. And I guess in a situation like we're in, generosity is the key. And the call came from the official on the far side. Not sure.
Pass interference is the call against Boaz.
1st and 10 at the 37 now for Madison County after the 15-yard penalty. First and 10 at the 37. Here's Hastings. And a stoppage in play here. And I think offsides is going to be called against Boaz. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. So 2 consecutive penalties on the Pirates. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, that's what it was, because it was blown just before the play even started.
So it'll be 1st and 5 now for the Tigers at the 42. So this is as far as they have been down the field tonight. Their own 42.
And a result of 2 penalties.
Stack formations to both sides now for Hastings. Takes the shotgun snap, sets up the throw, throws a screen out to Reed, and he is hit immediately by Demir Martinez, and he is taken down right there at the line of scrimmage. That was a good play by Demir. So it'll be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
That was a good read by Demir.
It was. Let's see if Madison County just doesn't let the clock run out, and that'll be the end of the quarter.
15 seconds left here in the first. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Maybe a change of direction will change their fortunes, maybe is what they're thinking here.
Your first quarter score brought to you by Weathers
The brand new Musco lights doing a good job here tonight at Corley Stadium as the lights are on and the Pirates have lit up the scoreboard. It's 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. We're coming right back. This is the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Ricky, I think you could say that was a very good start to the season in that first quarter for Boaz.
It was 156 yards on the three scoring drives. 28 yards rushing, 156 passing. As I said, Tyler Pierce, 10 of 11 passing, 3 touchdowns, 156 yards. Madison County with minus 5 yards rushing, only 8 yards passing for 3 total yards in that first quarter.
So we will switch ends of the field here, and now Madison County moving left to right as they face 2nd down and 5 from their own 42. 3 men wide left, 1 to the right for Hastings, who has Montgomery lined up to his left hip in the backfield. Hastings waits the snap. He'll take it and hand to Montgomery. He's met in the backfield. That's going to be a big loss. Braden Bennett got off of the corner, Ricky, and met Montgomery, and that is going to be a loss back inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be 3rd and 8. So the 3 yards that they had there, total offense, they just lost.
Yeah, that was a good job by Bennett. He just shot the gap and got to Montgomery right as he got the handoff.
So it will be 3rd and 8 from the 39 here. Bunt set wide left. Now they will go with a trips to the left, 1 man wide right. And here is a check off at the line of scrimmage by Hastings. And I think they're going to, yes, indeed, they're going to call a flag against the Tigers, and they will take it. The 5-yard step off. Hastings was trying to change the play or at least give some kind of direction from the quarterback position there, and he waited too long.
Yeah, he just took too long and puts them in 3rd and about 12, 13 yards.
And Hastings in a passing situation for sure here. Boaz bringing the house. They'll throw it across the middle. It is caught by Braden Reed, and he is going to be taken down by Gavin Quisenberry at about the 44-yard line. So it will be 4th down and 3 for the Tigers, and they will send in the punting unit.
Brings up 4th down.
So after the 2 penalties, Boaz stiffens the defense. And they will get.
Boaz is not putting anybody back deep.
Thompson is back in there to punt. Yeah, his first couple of punts have been kind of knuckleballs that Boaz hasn't returned anyway. And Boaz is expecting, and they're going to blow this one dead, Ricky. And let's see what the call is here. And the referee, Jeff Day, says that it is a procedure penalty against Madison County. Not sure if they lined up incorrectly or if somebody moved early. I couldn't really tell. But it will mark them back inside the 40 to the 39, and Thompson will kick. And now Boaz will send a couple of men deep here, Rick. Hudgens and Dobbins going deep. This one is off to the right, and again, Boaz will just clear out, and it will be down at about the 31, 32-yard line, and Boaz will start there offensively here for their first possession of the second quarter. So prior to the game, we were talking about the question mark coming into this game would be the defense, and I think the defense has shown up so far.
So far, they've held Madison County to minus 7 yards rushing, only 18 yards passing. So in 3 possessions, 12 plays, only giving up 11 yards. So I would say so far, so good.
3 men wide to the right. Here's Pierce with Childers in the backfield with him.
And they got him to jump again.
And he did. He went to that hard count, and they got into the neutral zone. And, you know, it's the first game of the year. Sometimes that's going to happen. But this is, I think, the 3rd time it's happened already here in the first half.
It has. That is the overall. That is the 5th penalty against Madison Academy. And I believe, like you said, that's the 3rd time we've got them to jump.
1st and 5. Childers is going to motion out of the backfield. Pierce is going to set up and throw. He's got Sullivan wide open. 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Ty Sullivan. Tyler Pierce already with 4 touchdown passes in this game to 4 different receivers.
And that's a 64-yard pass to Ty Sullivan. That is his longest reception of his career.
It is.
Previous long was a 45-yard touchdown pass against Lee a couple of years ago.
Oregon, kick, away, good. And with 9:28 remaining in the half, it is now Boaz 28 and Madison County nothing. We're coming back. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Boaz 28, Madison County nothing. Ricky, give us some numbers on Tyler Pierce.
11 of 12, 220 yards, 4 touchdowns, and thrown touchdown passes to 4 different receivers.
That's a pretty good 15 minutes of play.
Yeah, six receivers total have caught passes.
And here's Jose Arguin, who just continues to boot kicks into the end zone, and he has another opportunity to do that here, this time going right to left.
No wind at all, so it's all his leg.
And he kills that one, and it will go out of the end zone. So Madison County looking for answers here, Ricky, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great play. They put Tristan Childers in motion to this near side. Ty was lined up either in the slot or tight end. He just broke straight down the field, and nobody picked him up. And Tyler hit him, and he outraced him 64 yards for the touchdown. Ty showed a little speed. And so far, so good in this first half.
First down and 10 at the 20 for the Madison County Tigers as they try to get something, anything going.
They're down here by the horns.
Yes,
by
they
the
are.
By the Black Army.
Here is a motion by Montgomery out of the backfield. Now 5 wide receivers, and I think somebody moved early. I think the slot receiver, no, they're going to call a delay. Ricky coming out of a change of possession, and it looked like they had trouble getting Montgomery out of the backfield and lined up to the left. So again, the Tigers starting behind the sticks here.
Yeah, that is for struggling on offense the way you have been, that's not the way to start a possession.
And here is a handoff on a sweep to number 25, Hunter Black, going to the left. He's able to turn the corner, and he's going to be taken down over on the far side by Wade Dobbins, but that will be a gain of
maybe a yard. Yeah, it's 16, so just a yard gain. So good job by Dobbins coming up and stopping the running back Black before he got turned the corner.
And 2 men will go to each side here for the Tigers. Hastings setting up, looking to throw across the middle and way over the head of his intended receiver, Brody Snyder. That's incomplete. And good coverage back there by Gavin Quisenberry. He was all over that one. But the pass was well over the head of the receiver. So
that was Hastings' first incomplete pass. He'd only attempted 3 previous, so he is 3 out of 4. But their problem right now, is running the ball. They're at
do we have
-6.
a penalty here, Ricky?
I haven't seen anything.
The officials are
They're talking about something.
And I see one of the officials, one of the side judge or the field judge over here has moved up. And now Coach Sullivan is talking, and I think it is going to be against Madison County, and it is. They're moving, Ricky, this ball back to about the 8-yard line. I'm not sure what the call was. I never saw Jeff Day give the signal. And so it's second down and about 22 here. And here is Hastings looking to throw. He is going to go out to his left, throw across his body, and throw it out of bounds and incomplete. And a flag is going to come in after the play. And this is going to be a late hit on Boaz. As the quarterback was going out of bounds over on the far side, I think Braden Bennett got a piece of him late. And that's going to cost Boaz 15 yards. And I think it will give them 15 back. Remember, there are no automatic first downs in high school, so it'll have to be for yardage in order to be a first down. It's a block in the back against Boaz. So it's not a late hit, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty, I think. And we'll repeat second down.
This will be from the 8.
And that should put it down at the 18. No, this is going to be a 15-yard penalty, Ricky. They're putting it all the way up to the 23-yard line. So it'll be second down and 7 now. And there was just no reason for that penalty. I mean, he's throwing it out of bounds. They're called a personal foul.
Personal foul is the call against Boaz.
So it's second down and 7 now for Madison County. Boaz had them in a big hole. Now they've let them out of it on a really nonsensical penalty by Boaz. Here is a quarterback keeper by Hastings. He'll run across the 25 and fall to about the 27-yard line where he's taken down by Quisenberry. And it'll be third down and about 3 here, a long 3. So a possession down for the Tigers.
They are 0 for 3 on third down conversions.
That's the first time we've seen the quarterback run a designed run.
Boaz is calling timeout.
I think they only had 10 men on the field, and Boaz will spend one here with 8:02 to play in the half and leading 28-0. We're coming right back. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Boaz spending a timeout here defensively to make sure they have all their ducks in a row on this third down play.
Well, and this is one, I mean, obviously, if they don't pick it up here, I really don't see Madison County going for it, not on inside their own 30-yard line. So this is a big play for Madison County. They need to get some kind of momentum, and they've not been in Boaz territory yet. So they just want to get something going, something positive going.
3rd down and 3, and we're back and ready to go here. Hastings in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Montgomery. Looking for room. He won't find any. Met by Mason Gaither, first man there. And that will be no gain on the play. In fact, he may have lost a yard. We'll call it no gain. 4th down and 3, and they will get the punter back into the game. So here is Thompson checking in, punt formation.
3 times for 32.7-yard average. Wade Dobbins single back.
Yep.
Deep for Boaz.
Thompson set to kick for the Tigers.
So 4th and 3. And Thompson has a clean snap, gets it out of there. This one's off the side of his foot, though. Coming to this near side, and again, it's going to roll dead, but Boaz is going to get really good field position at their own 47-yard line. Ricky, Tyler Pierce is already on the he's on the bridge here of some Boaz records for a single game. The most touchdown passes in a single game is 4. He's already tied that tonight. 3 other times it's happened. Jonathan Tedder in 2001, Clay Colbert in 2015, and Pierce last year against Scottsboro. But he has an opportunity to break that. He also has an opportunity to break the most yards passing in a game with 304. That one set by Easton Harden back in 2017. And here is a handoff to Childers. Childers running right. And he got some room off the right side, pushing the pile forward. Look at that hard running by Tristan Childers all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8 on the stretch play.
Stop made by number 55, Damian Roram.
And number 55, Damian Roram, finally getting him down. And it's 2nd and 2. 6:45 remaining in the half. Pierce will put 3 wide receivers out to the left and a pistol formation lining up behind him. Here is the snap, and there's a give to Childers running off the left side. Got his first down. Nice cut back inside. And he will go down at about the 40 where he's tackled by Cannon Fletcher. So first down and 10 for the Pirates at the 40.
10-5 there. Childers 7 carries for 30 yards in this first half, but Boaz has gone in the air. They've thrown 12 passes, and that's only the 8th run of the night.
Pierce is going to throw here. Wide open in the flat is Patterson. He has it at the 30, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 28. He just went out there and kind of sat down and was wide open. Mick Price made the tackle, but that'll be a first down up to the 28. And a timeout is being called here, and I think we're going to have the hydration timeout here for the second quarter. They will stop play, and the teams will go to the sidelines to get a little bit of a break. 6:02 remaining in the half. Boaz 28 and Madison County nothing. We're coming right back. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
6:02 remaining. Boaz has first and 10 at the Madison County 28. Ricky, they haven't really lived that much in Madison County territory. All these passes have been for decent numbers of yardage.
Well, yeah, only once technically that we've been in the red zone.
Yeah.
So that was that last touchdown. All the other passes were, long yardage touchdowns.
Hudgens, Alexander, and Patterson going out wide right. And Childers will line up in the backfield to Pierce's left. Now Childers will motion out. Tyler wants to throw. He's in trouble now. And here he goes, and he is going to run inside the 30. That's the best defensive play of the game, really, for Madison County.
That's the most pressure that they put on Tyler.
Only a gain of a yard there. 2nd and 9 at the 27. Looked like he may have had some receivers down the field, but he couldn't throw across his body there. So they will reset here, 2nd and 9 at the 27. Here's a fake. Pierce is going to keep. Took it out of the gut of Childers, and he's got room. Oh, he ran over a man at the 25-yard line. And Pierce is going to tell him about it.
Oh, wow, that was great.
First and 10 for Boaz at the 13.
Yeah, that was a 14-yard run for Tyler Pierce, but the sweet part of it was at the end when he ran over the defender.
He was fired up when he got up to pistol for Childers behind Pierce. 2 men wide left. Here's Tyler. Snap. He's going to hand off to Tristan. Tristan up the middle, 15, 10, 5. Still on his feet. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Tristan Childers, his first touchdown of the season. And he made a nice run.
That will move him up in I believe the career touchdowns, or I think he's in the top 5.
That gives him 31 for his career. And that ranks number 5 in Boaz history. The Boaz record is 51 by Christian Collins. And there is a block of the extra point, and it is no good. They have been coming very hard, Ricky, off of the right side, has Madison County, and that time they got in there. And so with 5:15 to go, it's 34-0 in favor of the Boaz Pirates. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Well, the only bad thing that's happened in this first half is the extra point attempt just got blocked. And so it's 34-0.
All right, see ya.
And so here's Arguin to kick off. Look at how they've opened the field up for him, Ricky, in the middle. And they'll just let it sail into the end zone. In high school, you cannot return a kick when it goes into the end zone.
Yeah, college, if you get it in the end zone, you have to actually kneel down and down it. But you're right. College, if it crosses the goal line, it's a touchback. Yeah, high school, it's a touchback.
So 1st and 10 at the 20 as Tristan Childers has scored his 31st career touchdown, his first touchdown of the season. And so the Tigers come back out looking for anything.
They just need something positive.
If they could just knock out a first down, they would be happy.
Yeah, they've only had 2. I believe one of them was via penalty.
1st and 10. Here is Hastings. He wants to throw. That ball is caught. Nice catch. As good coverage by Demir Martinez, but Hunter Black went on a square in and made the catch at the 29. So a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1.
9-yard pickup on the play.
Demir hit him really hard, hoping that he would jar the ball loose, Ricky, but Black able to hold on. Hastings with Montgomery in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, hands off to Montgomery. Montgomery got his first down, still on his feet as he crosses the 35-yard line, and will go down at about the 36. That was Quisenberry on the tackle for the Pirates. So they did get exactly what they wanted there. They moved the sticks. And the longer they can hold the ball, the longer they can keep the ball out of the hands of the Boaz offense.
Yeah, they weren't going to keep the ball away from Boaz because time of possession, if you look at time of possession, they've got the advantage 9 minutes and 56 seconds to 8:49 for Boaz.
And that snap rolls back to the quarterback, and it'll have to be fallen on in the backfield by Montgomery. Boaz was back there, but Montgomery did what he needed to do and just got on the ball. But that's going to be a big loss, a loss of about 9 yards. Back to the 27, and it'll be 2nd and 19 from there.
A 9-yard loss loss on the play brings up 2nd and 19.
2 men wide right, 1 to the left. Jamin Brake, the blocking back, is lined up to the left behind the left guard. And here is a pass attempt for Hastings. It is almost intercepted by Kelly. Kelly had it dead to rights. He had 3 interceptions a year ago. And, in fact, returned 1 for a touchdown, and he has 6 in his career and should have had number 7 right there.
Yeah, it was there.
So it is 3rd and 19 here for Madison County at the 27-yard line. 2 men wide right, 1 to the left. And again, another passing situation. Let's see if Boaz brings the heat here.
3rd and long. I would expect them to bring. They're not.
Here is a long pass down the field. It is incomplete, and that is going to be a hold or an interference call against Boaz. It looked like Elijah Kelly was holding the receiver by the arm. The intended target was Snyder, Brody Snyder. And again, that was just an ill-advised penalty. That's the second one against Boaz here in this second quarter. No reason at all for it.
No, it was going to be overthrown.
So that will result in a 3rd down and about 9. Remember, they were way behind the sticks there.
That's only a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, they called holding.
Holding, okay, gotcha.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Tigers at the 37, excuse me. And they will put 2 men flanked to both sides. Here is Hastings. Long snap count. He'll take it, and it will back up and throw a screen in the middle, and it is blown up beautifully by Aiden O'Rourke.
Yeah.
He almost intercepted that.
He did. Montgomery caught the ball, but O'Rourke hit him, knocked him down just as he caught it. So,
and that's going to be a loss of a couple back to the 35. They were trying to set up a middle screen there, and Aiden O'Rourke almost intercepted it, and then put Montgomery on the ground as soon as he caught it.
So they picked up a 1st down, but then it kind of fell flat from there, and now they're forced to punt again.
Here is Thompson to punt. Gets away a good kick this time. Does not get any help on the roll, though, as it takes a Boaz roll back to the 33-yard line, and the Pirates will set up with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half. And 67 yards to go for a touchdown here if they want to try to punch one in before the end of the half. Remember, Madison County gets the ball to start the second half of play.
Now, good chance to work on a little bit of 2-minute offense here.
2 men wide right, 1 to the left for Pierce, who will have Gaither as a blocking back on the right side, and Childers lined up in the pistol. Here's Tyler. He's going to leave it with Tristan Childers up the middle. Tried to sidestep one man, but a nice job by Jace Tomlin, who wrapped up Tristan Childers after a minimal gain of about 2 yards up to the 35. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ja'Kai Hudgens is wide right. Jay Patterson and Landon Alexander in a slot formation to the left. Here is Pierce. He is again going to hand off to Childers. Childers off the left side, got some room to the 40, to the 45. Got a 1st down up to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
Yeah, great job by that left side of the offensive line, opening up a hole for Childers, and an 11-yard pickup on that play, 153.
Here's Pierce. He'll throw it out to Alexander. Alexander catches it at midfield and then will dance for a couple of yards to the 48. Ryan Putman on the stop. It'll be a gain of about 6, and it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Pirates.
Boaz still has 2 timeouts remaining. The scoreboard just still got 3, but they've called one earlier in the half, so they got 2 timeouts if they need them.
A minute and a half to play, and the clock is ticking here. Here's Pierce. He's going to leave it with Childers. Childers, good move at the line of scrimmage. Into the 40, runs over a couple of defenders at the 35, and will fall forward to the 33. That'll be another Boaz 1st down. Ricky, you mentioned the left side of that offensive line for Boaz. Between the two of them, Israel Frasco and Jason Duke, they weigh 580 pounds combined.
Yeah, that was a 15-yard pickup there again. Good blocking, and here we go again.
Here's Childers off the right side, trying to get outside, and he'll be tripped up inside the 30 to about the 29, and Boaz will call a timeout here as they will stop it with 1:02 to play after that gain of about 4 by Childers. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 when we come back. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Boaz primarily, Ricky, on this 2-minute drive, doing it on the ground. Tristan Childers.
Childers, 12 carries, 75 yards, and a lot of that, 30 yards of that is on this drive. So see if they'll put it in the air here. They've still got 1 timeout remaining.
2nd down and 6 from the Madison County 29. Pierce is going to take the shotgun snap. No, they will leave it on the ground. It's Childers inside the 25, pushing the pile down to about the 23. That is going to be close to a 1st down, and they will stop the clock here. And they will move the chains up to the 23-yard line. Good.
Will Penn Agency, 1st down. Number 8, Tristan Childers on the carry. Stop made by number 3, Dalton Thompson. Play is good for Boaz. Will Penn Agency, 1st down. The Pirates have also entered the Sweet Home Mortgage red zone. Pearson's pass intended for number 1, Landon Alexander, falls incomplete.
I mean, Tyler looked like he was running going to keep it, but before he crossed the line of scrimmage, he saw Alexander there and made a good pass and just a little out of his reach. And Alexander, a great try.
Yeah, great effort by Landon.
But now the clock is stopped, 23.5 to go, 2nd and 10. Boaz still with 1 timeout in their pocket.
And they will run it here with Childers. Childers pushing inside the 5. He won't go down, and they finally wrestle him down at about the 4. 10 seconds remaining. 9 seconds. 8, 7.
Gonna call
and Boaz will call timeout, will they? Yes, with 0.8 seconds remaining, and the Pirates are going to put in the field goal unit. The ball is going to be on the left hash here, Ricky, for Jose. Jose Arguin has made 12 field goals in his illustrious career. That is tied for the all-time lead in numbers of field goals made. If he makes this one, he will have first place all by himself.
And it'll be should be around a 22-yarder. So he is 5 out of 6 from 20 to 29 yards.
What you got to watch here, Ricky, is that man coming off the edge for Madison
blocked
County.
The extra point, yes.
Yep.
So hopefully they will account for that.
So Pierce will hold. By the way, the long snapper on kicks is Braden Bennett. And he will be snapping to Pierce, who will put the ball down at the 12. So as you said, this will indeed be a 22-yard field goal attempt with a angle back to the right for Jose. There's the placement. The kick is away as time expires, and the kick is good. Jose Arguin with his 13th career field goal. He now owns that record all by himself. And what a half for the Boaz Pirates. They lead it 37-0.
363 total yards in that first half for the Pirates. And we come in, we're a little concerned about defense. They held Madison County to 21 total yards in the first half.
That's a great half for the Boaz Pirates. We're going to send it back to Kim at the station for halftime, and we'll be back with the third quarter. You come back and listen when we have it back here in about 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Kim, we're going to send it back to you. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
The band is under the direction of Alex Stevenson and Lauren Lingerfeld. Auxiliary sponsor is Martina McCormick. Logistics specialist is Jake Knighton. Drum major is Velby Smith. Percussion captains are Luke Smith and Sarah Price. Color guard captain is Dessa McDowell. And dance line captain is Sophie Garmany. Tonight the band is proud to perform selections from our 2024 production, The Music of Dolly Parton, including the hits 9 to 5, Islands in the Stream, and 2 Doors Down. The band will conclude his performance tonight with the Boaz High School fight song. Drum major Velby Smith, is the band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your Boaz High School Marching Pirates. And now, the Boaz High School fight song.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
At least for Boaz.
I would expect Tyler Pierce is not holding his helmet on the sideline, so he may be done.
Yeah. The backup, Will McCamey's got his on, so we'll see how the second half goes.
So here's Jose to kick off to start the second half of play, and he's going to give this one a boot, and again, it will go into the end zone over the head of Jeff Day, the referee. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 20-yard line. One reason Pierce may not have his helmet is because Boaz is on defense to start the game. We'll see. Certainly the first team defense is out there with Roden, O'Rourke, Durden, and Pacheco across the defensive front. Scoggins, Sullivan, and Bennett, the linebackers, and Martinez, Dobbins, Quisenberry, and Kelly in the secondary. Here's a handoff by the Tigers. That one will be given to Montgomery, and Montgomery gets to the line of scrimmage and nothing more.
That was a high snap, and the quarterback Hastings had to go up to get it, so it kind of threw off the timing, but good penetration by the defensive line anyway, and no gain, as you said, on the play.
So O'Rourke and Bennett on the tackle there. And here we go with a second down play, 2nd and 10 for the Madison County Tigers. Quarterback Jackson Hastings takes the snap. He's again going to leave it with Montgomery. Found some room off the left side, still on his feet. That's a first down out to about the 35-yard line. He found a nice hole off the corner. Somebody got sealed in over there, and that gave Montgomery some room up to the 35-yard line. That's one of their largest gains of the night. Logan Scoggins on the tackle.
It is the largest gain of the night.
2 men flanked wide left, 1 to the right. Motion by the blocking back. That's break. Here is a give to Montgomery. Again, they'll try the same play running left. This one, ball's loose. Boaz says they have it. As it came loose, Montgomery stripped to the ball, and the Pirates, Scoggins with the recovery. Logan Scoggins able to fall on that one. I couldn't tell who made the initial hit, but the ball came loose, and Boaz will have this one, Ricky, at the 35-yard line.
Logan Scoggins was there. I'm like you. I didn't see who made the initial hit, but first turnover of the game, and Boaz has got the ball.
And it will be Tyler Pierce coming out with the first team offense. Bunch formation way out here on the numbers on the left. Boaz moving right to left as you listen. Childers in the backfield. Pierce is going to hand it to Tristan Childers. He's going to turn the corner. He's got his about 5 yards up to the 30. Ricky told you at halftime he only needed a yard for 100, and he got about 4 there, maybe 5. Ryan Putman on the stop.
So that put him over 100 yards.
2nd and 5 at the 30 for the Pirates. Pierce with Childers lined up behind him in the pistol. They're going to hand off to Tristan. That was a nice play that time by Madison County's number 55, Terry Mitchell. Damian Roram. Childers able to get 3 yards, but it'll be 3rd and 2.
His 10th career 100-yard game.
Slot to the right. Childers lined up behind Pierce. There's another give to Tristan Childers running to the right. Got his first down, running over a man down to the 20-yard line. He continues to work hard, and Madison County has a man slow in getting up. That's the one who made the tackle, one of the ones who made the tackle, Caleb Harbin. So they're riding the legs of Childers on this drive. 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Pirates. Clock moving at 9:25 here in the 3rd. Boaz getting a short field after a turnover by Madison County. Here's Tristan out to the left, 15. He's to the 10. He's down to the 5-yard line and pushed out of bounds there by Mick Price. Good blocking out here by the receivers for Boaz. And Childers able to get down. They'll say he goes out of bounds at the 6, I believe. And it'll be a goal-to-go situation here for the Pirates. 1st and goal from the 6. Hudgens is going out wide right, so is Jay Patterson. And here's Tyler Pierce with Childers lined up behind him. Here's a fake. They're going to pass it out to Hudgens. Hudgens to the 5. Hudgens is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Ja'Kai Hudgens on the screen pass. What a block out there by Jay Patterson to free him up.
It was a great block by Jay.
And Hudgens into the end zone for the 5th touchdown pass of the night for Tyler Pierce. That's a Boaz record. And here is Arguin to attempt the extra point. Remember, his last one was blocked, although he did kick a field goal to end the half. Gets this one away. Not a lot on it, but it got through. It is 44-0, Boaz with 8:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. We're coming back for the kickoff. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store. At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Ricky Boaz with the best starting field position of the night that time, and they were able to punch it in again.
They converted on the turnover that they got and did what they were supposed to do. And that might be all we see of the starters.
Tyler Pierce with 5 touchdowns tonight. That gives him 40 in his career. And he stands just 4 behind A.J. Milwee for the all-time Boaz record in touchdown passes. And here is an Arguin kick going into the end zone for a touchback. You know, Jose kicking all these balls into the end zone, it's got to be a little disheartening for the return team, right? Never getting their hands on the ball.
Not having a chance to return it. It does. And as Coach Sullivan said, and you hear head coaches talking all the time, it's just a weapon to not have to defend a return because, things can go wrong on a return. You can miss a tackle. The returner get a streak and, bring it back for a touchdown.
Here's the Madison County offense back out there. They have been very pedestrian tonight. 1st and 10 at the 20. And here is Hastings, the freshman quarterback, taking a high snap. He's going to float it out in the flat. That's to Braden Reed, and it is caught. And he will fall down. Nobody really tackled him there. He falls down at the 24, so a 4-yard gain for him. 2nd and 6 at the 24. And it's just a small, short passing game there for the Tigers. Hastings in the shotgun on this 2nd and 6. And he is going to back up, looks to throw again. He's being pursued. Durden will sack him back inside the 15. Good job by Jaden Durden. Fought off his block and got his hands on the quarterback, Hastings, and was able to get him on the ground. Ricky, you talked in the first quarter about how stout Hastings is at 6'3", 165, but you know what? Durden was having none of him.
No, he wasn't going to get out of his grasp. So loss on that play. So
yeah,
3rd and 16.
Back at the 14-yard line. Here's Hastings. He wants to throw again. He's going to throw out into the flat. It's Reed. Oh, man, what a hit by Elijah Kelly. Reed caught the ball, but he paid the price as Elijah Kelly was running full steam ahead and nailed him at the 17-yard line. A gain of 3, but it'll be 4th and long here for the Tigers, and that will bring the punter, Dalton Thompson, into the game. Correction, number 9, Jonathan Jacob, is going to punt this one. Boaz will have Wade Dobbins and Ja'Kai Hudgens in double safety formation. And I think a timeout is having to be called here by Madison County because maybe they had a player, Ricky, with their pants were up too high, looks like to me. And so they called a timeout maybe to avoid a penalty. I'm not sure, but they're looking at the punter. And we'll have a timeout on the field with 6:53 to play in the third. Boaz leading 44-0. This is the Boaz Network. Jonathan Jacob in punt formation for Madison County. Wade Dobbins and Ja'Kai Hudgens deep in double safety formation. They're standing at about midfield to receive this kick. And Jacob takes a good, clean pass back to him. This is going to be a very short punt. And it is going to take a Boaz bounce back to the Madison County 30-yard line, maybe the 28. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line, and Boaz will have a very short field here.
Just an 11-yard punt that time by Jacob.
And Sullivan will send the offense back out onto the field here. Boaz is going to send Levi Tucker. He's in the game. He'll be wide right. A couple of men wide out here to the left. It's going to be Alexander and Patterson. And in the pistol formation is Jonas Cornelius. Cornelius is going to get the handoff, and he is going to run toward the right.
Number 29, Jonas Cornelius.
And that will be a gain of a couple of yards. Cornelius is
Stop made by number 55, Damian Roram.
a 5'7", 135-pound junior, and he has got a lot of speed back there at the running back position. One thing I noticed last week in the Jamboree is Cornelius' ability to jump cut. When he gets to the line of scrimmage, he makes a nice move. 2nd and 10, they'll say no gain on that one at the 28-yard line for Boaz. Here's Pierce. He's going to put a man in motion. That's Alexander. Tyler's going to leave it with Jonas. Cornelius is going to power his way in close to the 25. He's going to mark him down at the 26 for a gain of a couple of yards, and they will stop the clock here, Ricky, for the hydration timeout. So with 5:57 to play in the third, we're going to have another timeout on the field. Boaz leading it 44-0 over the Madison County Tigers. We'll be back on the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Boaz will be at home again next week when they take on the Albertville Aggies. Albertville took it on the chin last night from the Arab Knights. We'll talk more about that as we go here, but Boaz is facing a third down and about 8 at the 26-yard line. Here's Pierce. He's going to hand off to Jonas Cornelius. Cornelius turns it around the right end, gets inside the 25 and down to about the 22-yard line, and that will force a fourth down. And I think Boaz is going to bring on the field goal unit. And Jose will be tasked on kicking a long field goal. It looks like Tyler Pierce is going to put it down at the 30. So this will be a 40-yard attempt back to the, with the ball on the right hash, angle back to the left.
And he is 2 for 3, career 40-49.
And this will be a 40-yarder. Here's the placement. He gets a leg into it. The kick is away. Kick is good. A 40-yard field goal by Jose Araguin. He's 2 out of 2 in the field goal department tonight, and he continues to add to his legendary career.
We talk about him being a weapon on kickoffs, kicking it into the end zone for touchbacks. That's also a weapon there. You get down, and I know this is a 47-point game now, but in a close game, that's a big weapon to have, because he does have a 50-yarder. I asked him on the sideline last Friday night at the Jamboree, what's your range? He said, what's your range? He said, just get it across midfield.
Well, he now has 3 of the 6 longest field goals in Boaz history, a 50-yarder, as you said. He also kicked a 42-yarder a couple of years ago, and he kicked there a 40-yarder. So.
And another thing about Jose, he's a great guy.
No doubt. Saw Average Joe's put a little snippet out on Jose this week. He got a lot of really, really nice positive comments. And so with 5:07 to play, it's now Boaz 47 and Madison County nothing, and he will kick off here. And he is going to keep his touchback streak intact as this one will go into the end zone.
And Patrick, you're talking about the backyard brawl coming up Friday night.
Yeah.
Thursday night will be the first ever backyard brawl, flag football style.
Boaz has started a flag football team. Albertville's had one for a couple of years now, but this will be the inaugural year. Coach Will Penton, the head coach of that team, and they will take the field. I believe it's home.
It's here
on Thursday night.
Thursday night. I think varsity plays at 6, and that'll be followed by junior varsity. So first ever backyard brawl, flag football style.
1st and 10 for Madison County at their own 20. They've started there a lot tonight. And here is a handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he's going across the 30. That's going to be a first down for Hastings. He faked it to Montgomery, and the defensive end bit on the handoff fake. And that will wind up being that will be Noah Ford making the tackle for Boaz, but a first down up to the 31-yard line for Jackson Hastings. So Boaz with a number of backups in the game now. Still got a few in there who have been playing most of this game. 1st and 10 from the 31. Here is a give to Montgomery, running to the left. He's going to be caught in the backfield and slung down for a loss. That was Cooper Horton who got over there and made that play. And that was a good play by Horton.
He was. He got him deep into the backfield and slung him down. Didn't let him get to the corner.
And now I think we have a flag down, as Troy was pointing out, in the middle of the Madison County huddle. And this is going to be a personal foul after the play on the Tigers. Someone must have said something that Jeff Day did not like. So this is going to be a 15-yard penalty after the play, Ricky.
So that's going to put them, it'll be half the distance since it's at the 27, so it'll put them back about to the 13.5-yard line.
So they lost 4 yards on the play, and now they're going to get that penalty. And they're going to put it down right there at about the 14, we'll say. It's right, as you said, right in the middle of the 13 and 14. And it will be a second down and very long.
That's what I like about this computer. I put it in and it figures it up for us.
I like it. So here is Hastings in the gun. Takes a snap. He's going to back up and try to loft one. He's in trouble, and he's trying to run out of there, but somebody has got him on the ground after he spins up for about a yard. Looked like it was number 75, Brody Mintz. Mintz, the senior, the 5'10", 190-pound senior, making the tackle there.
I think we may have another flag.
This is a personal foul face mask against Madison County. So an offensive face mask. We've seen a couple of offensive face masks tonight, but this one is going to be another half the distance.
I think Coach Sullivan's saying that he wants to decline the penalty, and they'll spot it right there at about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, they are going to decline the penalty, and that'll make it 3rd down and.
There was no gain on the play right at the 14.
All right, so 3rd down and 27, we'll say. And obviously a passing situation here for Hastings and the Tigers. 3 men wide right, 1 to the left. They trail by 47 points. Hastings with 1 man in the backfield lined up to his left. And they are waiting on the play clock to be put in play, but the umpire is writing something down, looks like. And so now the ball is put in play, and here is Hastings. Takes the snap, and he's going to float one out here to number 25, Black. He catches it, but he is tackled immediately by Logan Scoggins. He was all over that.
Stop on the play by number 7, Logan Scoggins.
One thing I've noticed, Ricky, about Hastings is when he is dropping back to pass, he really doesn't drop back. He just takes the shotgun snap and throws it from wherever he is.
Yeah, being 6'3", I mean, he can see the field, but picked up about 8 yards on that play, but it's still going to be 4th and very long, 4th and 19. So
actually, yeah, the ball's at the 17, so that was a gain of only 3 yards, right?
Yes, you're right.
And here is
Thompson back into punt.
Thompson back into punt. And he gets that one out of there. This one is going to bounce. Boaz putting nobody back. Boaz is going to get another one, Ricky, in Madison County territory. Every drive for the Pirates in this half has started on the Madison County side of the field, and they're going to get this one at the 39-yard line of the Tigers, and it'll be Boaz ball 1st and 10, and I imagine we will start seeing a lot of backups here. And it looks like, yes, indeed, that Will McCamey, the 5'10", 150-pound sophomore, will be operating the controls at quarterback, and Boaz has Brady McInerney as the running back. McInerney ran well last week in the Jamboree in limited action, and a timeout is going to be taken, I believe, here, or a play is going to be stopped. I think Madison County didn't have enough men on the field. And so a timeout will be spent by the Tigers. And so with 2:56 to play in the third quarter, Madison County takes a timeout. Boaz leads this one 47-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
1st and 10 for Boaz. Here's Will McCamey. His first action of 2024. He's going to hand off to Brady McInerney, but this one's going to be blown dead. And I think Boaz moved early, Ricky, on this first down play.
Yeah, false start.
Try to get some of these players. Jackson Taylor is one of the wide receivers. The other one is number 36, J.D. Smith, John David Smith. And Smith is going to come out of the game, and they will put number 34, Gabriel Matoa, in. They'll come out wide left along with Slater Waldrop, and they'll put a man wide right. That's Tucker, Levi Tucker. We mentioned him earlier. And here's the snap taken. McNerney is going to be dropped in the backfield. Nice job that time by Madison County, as Damian Roram got in there to make the tackle. A loss of a couple of yards on that one. Boaz has Peyton Knight in on the offensive line. So is Elisha Uptain. Bunch formation to the right. McCamey in the shotgun. McNerney in the backfield. There's a handoff to Brady. He's running to the right, turns a corner. He gets back the 2 yards that he lost on the previous play, and it'll be 3rd down and 15. Jamin Brake on the stop for the Tigers. Now they'll say it's just a 1-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd and 16 here for Boaz at the 46. Boaz has not punted tonight.
No, they have not. That's one thing that Jose's not had to do.
One man wide right, 2 to the left. McCamey in the gun. Let's see if he tries to put one in the air here. He's going to back up. He will roll to the left. Going to shoot a pass. It is caught for a first down by Jackson Taylor at the 30, inside the 30. Good pass by McCamey as he found Jackson Taylor. Taylor, the 6'3", 175-pound sophomore, was wide open, and they found him at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 Pirates. They keep this drive going. Three men wide right, 1 to the left. This is McCamey's first varsity action. That was his first completed pass anyway.
McCamey on the quarterback keeper. Stop in the backfield by number 52, Jamin
McCamey tried the keeper there, Jamin Brake, making the tackle. So that was a loss of about 4.
He was 5 out of 7 in the Jamboree last week, I think, for 30-something yards.
So second down and about 14. Under a minute to play here in the third. McCamey. Hard count. Madison County jumped into the neutral zone, Ricky. They're going to get 5 yards out of this. Taking a page out of the Tyler Pierce book there was Will McCamey. You know that's driving Chris Hancock crazy over there on the Tiger sideline.
Yeah, I mean, for any coach, especially in a game like this, that you've already done it several times, to still be doing that. And I know these are probably some youngsters in there, but still.
And that snap goes through McCamey's hands. He goes back and falls on it, back outside the 40. So that will result in a big loss for Boaz, back to the 43-yard line. It'll be third down and about 25. And that will be the end of the third quarter of play. And the two teams will go to the sidelines to talk over what they want to do here on a 3rd and 25. As the third quarter comes to a close, Boaz leads it 47-0. We'll be back. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Boaz leading 47-0 over the Madison County Tigers as we go to the fourth quarter. Boaz with a lot of underclassmen in the game. And
yeah, that last snap to McCamey just a little high through his hands, and he had to go down, just fall on it for a big loss. And it'll be third down and about 25. Boaz has got to get to about the 22-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, 18.
18, I'm sorry.
Third and 25. And McCamey is in the shotgun. He's got Jonas Cornelius in the backfield with him, I believe. Yes. McCamey's going to roll right. Now he's just going to keep this one, and he'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 40 at about the 39. That'll be a gain of about 4. And Boaz will face fourth down and long here. It's just underway here in the fourth quarter, and Boaz will turn its attention here in a few minutes to the Albertville Aggies. Albertville falling last night at home to Arab 35-0. And it will be the 83rd meeting between the two teams. The backyard brawl renewed here next week at Corley Stadium. McCamey's going to roll left on this fourth down, set up, pass is incomplete as he was trying to get it, I think, to Cornelius. No, check me on that. That was Slater Waldrop who was the intended target, but nowhere near an opportunity to complete that one. And so Boaz will turn it over on downs here, and it'll go back over to Madison County.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time Boaz has not failed to score points.
It is.
On a possession this half of this game.
So 1st and 10 at the 39 for the Tigers. Here comes Jackson Hastings and the rest of the Madison County squad. Montgomery still in the backfield with him. Two men lining up wide left, one to the right. And here's Hastings, the freshman quarterback. He'll take the snap. He's going to pass out into the flat. Pass is caught. And dragging people with him for a first down is Brody Snyder. He takes it all the way up to midfield, maybe across midfield to the 49. Took about 5 or 6 Pirates to get him to the ground.
Is this the first time Madison County's been in Boaz territory?
Maybe.
I think so.
So they're at the Boaz 49 here. One man wide right, two to the left. Snap taken. Here is a pass that is caught. No, is now incomplete, dropped by Braden Reed. Somebody got their hand in there to kind of jog that one loose. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So the clock stops with 10:36 to play. Two men wide left, one to the right. Shotgun snap taken. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to be spun down at around the 45. It was number 22, Cooper Horton, who made the tackle there. And that will be a gain of about 4. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 here for the Tigers. That's 4 down territory for them everywhere, I would suppose. But 3rd and 6 now from the Boaz 45. Here is a pass that's going to be lofted down the field and incomplete, and they're going to throw a flag on this as the Pirates had double coverage, but they drug down the receiver on the play, and that will be an easy pass interference. And Boaz has a man shaken up here in the secondary. I think it's Waldrop, but I think he's going to walk it off here. That'll be a first down around the 30 now, right at the 30 for the Tigers. So via the penalty, they get the first down. And they have the ball down at the Boaz 30 with 9:50 remaining, clock moving. Here's the snap taken by Hastings. Pass is tipped up. It is intercepted by Slater Waldrop. The man who just got up a little bit slowly takes the tip off of the hands of Braden Reed, the receiver, and Waldrop gets his first career interception. The freshman at 5'7", 130. His dad's the defensive coordinator. And he gets the pick.
Got a 3 yards on the return, too.
So Boaz will take over at the 23 with Will McCamey taking the snap here as Jonas Cornelius will line up behind him in the pistol. McCamey. And timeout, I think, is going to have to be taken by Boaz. This one's blown dead. I don't think Coach Sullivan liked something that was going on out there, so he took a timeout here to talk it over. 9:35 to play. It's 47-0 Pirates. We'll be back. This is the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Couple of scores here. Appalachian on top of Holly Pond, 14-12. Scottsboro leading Fort Payne 17-0. Cherokee County 27, Piedmont 19. Here is Will McCamey handing off to Brady McInerney, who had checked back into the game after the timeout, and he is able to get about a yard or two and call it a gain of a yard. Second down and 9. The ball's at the 24 for Boaz. Boaz going to try, you would think, to use as much clock as possible here to get out of this one. Boaz hasn't really had any injuries tonight, which is a good thing as they get ready to host Albertville next Friday. McCamey leaves it with McInerney going left. Brady, burst of speed to the left, able to turn it down the field for about 4 yards. And to the 29-yard line he'll go, so it was indeed a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 4 Boaz. See if Boaz can keep this drive going and continue to move this clock. Tucker will come wide right. And here is McCamey. He's going to hand it to Cornelius. Cornelius running to the right, sidestepped a couple of tackles, and he got his first down at the 34-yard line. Good run by Jonas Cornelius coming to the near side. And Boaz will keep the drive alive at the 34.
Yeah, that was a great run and a great effort by Cornelius there to get that first down. And again, run clock.
Boaz had 2 men in the backfield that time, Ricky. He had McInerney on the right, Cornelius on the left. So had a couple of options. They're going to do that here again. No tight end, 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. And here is a give to McInerney, this time right up the middle. Brady with a good run up the middle for about 8, maybe 9 yards as he spun ahead to about the 43.
Stop made by number 19, Roman Jenkins.
And a couple of good options in the backfield. Flanking Will McCamey.
And those young guys on the offensive line opening up holes for him. 9-yard pickup there. Boaz, 424 total yards on the night, and the defense has held Madison County to just 59 total yards.
Second down and a yard at the 43. High snap. McCamey got it into the gut of McInerney, and he's running to the right, and he will take men with him across midfield over to the Madison County 48. Roman Jenkins on the tackle, but great run that time by Brady.
Another 9-yard pickup, first down into Madison County territory to the 48. 22nd first down of the night for the Pirates.
2 men going wide to the left, 1 to the right. Again, 2 men in the backfield on either side of McCamey. Will's going to leave it again with Brady. Brady this time is going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That was a good play by their number 63, Eli Norris. So no gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10. But we are at the 6:25 mark now of the fourth quarter. Boaz leading 47-0. The tone of this one started in the first quarter with Boaz scoring on touchdowns in its first 4 or 5 possessions. McCamey's going to loft one in the air over the head of his intended receiver, Jackson Taylor. Had to get rid of that one a little bit sooner than he wanted to, Ricky. And overthrew Taylor, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 10, and we will have a pause here at the 5:59 mark for the hydration timeout, with Boaz leading 47-0. We'll be back after these words. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
1st and 10 at the 48.
And you was talking about it before we went to break, Patrick. Boaz scored touchdowns on their first 5 possessions, but got a field goal to end the first half, and then scored touchdown and field goal on their second possession of first 2 possessions of the third quarter.
Here's McInerney getting to the left, goes around the corner, still on his feet, close to a 1st down inside the 40, and a flag coming in after the play. This may be a face mask.
I think it's a face mask or a horse collar one.
There's a SoCo Roofing and Restoration penalty flag on the play.
There's 2 flags down. I'm not sure if they were the same or not. Same foul.
So we'll sort this out. This may be 2 separate fouls. And here's a call. Jeff Dave says an illegal block in the back against Boaz and a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Boaz. So both penalties will be assessed against the Pirates. Not sure what happened there.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Boaz.
Because one of the fouls was thrown, I guess the illegal block was thrown first over there. I thought it was a horse collar or a face mask.
So Coach Sullivan is getting an explanation from the referee, Jeff Day.
As you leave tonight, please help out Boaz High School by picking up any trash that you may see. and place it in the nearest trash
And
can throughout the stadium.
this is going to cost Boaz a lot of yards after a nice gain by McInerney. So instead of third down and a very short or even a first down, this is going to back them up, and it's going to be second down and 25.
Both penalties enforced against Boaz brings up third down.
And actually, they're going to say it's third down and 25.
Yeah.
So here's McCamey. Takes the snap, going to leave it with Cornelius, running to the right, trying to turn the corner. He does, 40, 45, midfield. Cornelius pushed out of bounds at about the 47 or 48 yard line. And it's so he got back 15 of the penalty yards, Ricky. And they're going to mark him down at the 48. And it'll be fourth down and 10 from there. They're on the Madison County side of the field.
I think what they're going to do, it looks like Coach Sullivan's talking to Will McCamey, but I think they're going to let the clock run down and call timeout.
Timeout on the field, charge to Boaz.
And a timeout is going to be taken here with 4:44 to go. The Pirates will take one. 47-0, the Pirates lead it. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. Remax Gunnersville is a proud supporter of the Gunnersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at Remax Gunnersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Ford on fourth down, obviously, and look to pick up a first down to keep the clock moving or turn it back over to Madison County.
4th and 10. Here's McCamey. He's going to leave it with McInerney, and McInerney's going to be dropped right there on the line of scrimmage. It was number 55, Damian Roram, who's made a lot of tackles tonight for the Tigers. Matt will turn it over on downs, and Madison County will get it at the Tiger 49, just on their side of midfield here as we're in the latter stages of this one. And Ricky Boaz will flip the page and turn their attention to Albertville, and the Aggies are on a bit of a losing streak.
Yeah, I believe they have lost 19 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. But they'll come in here because this is the biggest rival, biggest game of the season. You know, they came in here a couple of years ago. Boaz was heavily favored, and Albertville came out with a win. So it'll be a big game for both teams, as it always is.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Montgomery running to the right, and he is going to be taken down after a gain of about 4 or 5. Good run by him. Looked like number 31 for Boaz, Landon Baker, got in there to make the tackle, one of my swimmers. He and McInerney, also members of the Boaz High School swim team.
State champions, huh?
2-time.
Yep.
3-time, really, but 2 in a row. Second down and 6 for the Tigers. And here is a handoff again to Montgomery running to the left. There was a face mask that was, it finally got called. So Montgomery's going to have a first down as he takes it inside the 40, and they're going to tack on 15 more. I think it'll be a personal foul here, Ricky, on the face mask. There's no doubt about that one. And they will call the personal foul. So this will be 15 extra yards after the play. And this is going to take the ball, Ricky, all the way down to the Boaz 25, yeah, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Madison County. And they're going to try to put some points on the board here, maybe late, with 3:40 to go. Clock moving. And here is Hastings. He wanted to throw. Now he's going to take it and run off the left side, and he's going inside the 20. And the tackle is going to be made by Ryan Bolding for Boaz.
Stop made by number 33, Ryan Bolding.
And down to the 19 goes Hastings. So a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 3:10 to play. Hastings wanted to throw that time, but didn't find anybody.
But he took off and picked up 7 yards on the play.
So 3 minutes to go here. Here is Hastings in the gun. Takes the snap, going to leave it with Montgomery. Montgomery going off the right side is going to be close to another first down. And Ricky, something we need to point out here is that all of the starters for Madison County are still in the game on offense. So Boaz has their second, maybe some third teamers in there defensively.
And it was a backup that got that interception earlier in Slater Waldron.
3rd down and a yard. They'll mark him shy of the 15. And here's Hastings in the shotgun. He is going to leave it with Montgomery. Montgomery found a hole, got a first down, and the hole closes quickly. But that will move the chains and a new set of downs. I believe number 31, Baker, again on the tackle for the Pirates. So down to the 13-yard line is where they'll spot it. 1st and 10. Tigers trying to get in the end zone here with 2 minutes to go. Montgomery lined up to the left hip of Jackson Hastings. Hastings wants to throw. He's going to float one up in the end zone. Has a man open. Touchdown. Brody Snyder catches it for the score. And so the Tigers get on the board. With 1:46 to play. I'm just looking at Coach Sullivan's reaction. I don't think he was real happy about the throw there, but
is this number
nevertheless,
9 or 8?
This is number 9.
Jacob.
Jonathan Jacob. Extra point is good. With 1:46 to play, Boaz now leads 47-7. And a kickoff coming. I wonder if they'll try an onside kick here.
If it was the NFL, they would have to let them know. Yeah.
So Boaz going to start out the year 1-0. And we'll welcome Albertville in here next week.
Fans, we remind you at the conclusion of tonight's game.
Yeah, and then, like I said, that's the backyard brawl is always a big one, and you know, both teams, the communities, and it'll be a packed house. Madison County ended up bringing a decent crowd tonight, but it'll be a big one next week. And
yeah, standing room only next week.
Boaz will be looking for their second in a row and third out of 4 against the Aggies.
Jacob to kick here. And he's going to kick it deep to Hudgens. Jakai is going to call for the fair catch. And now he'll just drop to a knee. He didn't make the very significant fair catch signal, but he did make one. And so Boaz will have it at about the 13. They'll drop to a couple of knees here.
So they didn't award him the fair catch?
They did not, no.
Okay, gotcha.
It was a little bit of a feeble fair catch signal, so that's why they, I guess, didn't say that he signaled. Jakai's got to be a little bit more
emphatic,
assertive, yeah.
Yeah.
So 1:40 to go here. McCamey will have 2 men in the backfield with him. Cornelius to the left, McInerney to the right. And I said they were going to kneel, but I wouldn't be surprised if they ran the football. And he will take a knee.
McCamey takes a knee, brings up second down.
So with the play clock now at 30 seconds, they'll have to get under a minute here. They'll have to take a couple more knees to end this one.
Yeah, don't snap it. Coach Sullivan's trying to tell him.
And McCamey's doing a good job waiting here. Play clock at 5. Under a minute now to play in the game, and he'll drop to a knee.
McCamey once again takes a knee, brings up third down.
Ricky, they moved the ball back to the 5-yard line. If he takes a knee here, he may be in the end zone.
Well, the thing about it, we're going to have to snap it. Well, this one more time, yeah.
He really needs to go under center here to snap it.
Well,
he's going to stand at the 1-yard line to take this one. He can snap it at any time now, and the game will be over, and he does. And they will line it up with 15 seconds to go. That is going to be the end of this one. And although the score says 47-7, Ricky, it was nowhere near even that close.
No. Again, Boaz at 454 total yards. Even with that last touchdown drive from Madison County, still held the Tigers to 95 total yards, 35 rushing. Madison County was 10 of 13 passing, but for only 60 yards. So 95 total yards for Boaz and Tyler Pierce. Great night. 15 of 17, 261 yards, a single game record, 5 touchdowns. Tristan Childers, 19 carries, 128 yards and a touchdown, and 6 different receivers caught passes tonight.
So next week we will be on the air. Ricky will be on at around 6:25, 6:30, something like that, depending on how long the Jeremy Sullivan pregame report goes. But he will be on the air about 6:25. He'll have the Sand Mountain football preview, followed by the Coach Jeremy Sullivan pregame report. And then along about 6:45, we'll be live here from Corley Stadium once again with all the action and the play-by-play story. And it will be a good one between the Boaz Pirates and the Albertville Aggies next Friday night. And this place will be, as we mentioned, packed out, standing room only, and should be a lot of fun next Friday night. And if you can't make it out to Corley Stadium, we hope you'll listen to us on 93.5 and Facebook Live or Facebook Live.
Make a correction. Boaz completed passes to 7 different receivers.
All right. So a good night all the way around for the Pirates, offensively, defensively, and in the specialty teams tonight. And congratulations to Coach Sullivan on his 36th career win as the head coach here at Boaz. That's going to do it for us from here, for our spotter Troy Rogers, for our statistician and analyst Ricky Smith. Again, your final score, Boaz 47, Madison County 7. This is Patrick Williams saying so long, everyone.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. I'm Lehman Yarbrough, broker-owner of RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage. I want to talk to you guys today about big changes coming up in the next 40 days, August 17th to be specific. The NAR lawsuit, you may have heard a little bit about that. The settlement that took place gave us some standard of practice changes if we were to remain part of NAR. Now, being a RE/MAX franchise owner, RE/MAX LLC, the parent company of our brand, chose to settle the case long before NAR did. It gave us a lot of options. We could actually opt out and not participate in these changes that are coming up. But after considerable thought and prayer, I decided that our company would embrace the changes, we would remain part of NAR and part of our local MLS. With that said, the two most important changes in this lawsuit that are coming are sellers now empower and have the opportunity to make the decision as to whether or not they want to offer compensation to a buyer's agent. That was a bit different before. The seller would engage with us, we would list with the seller, agree on an amount. We would share with the seller what we may share with a buyer's agent, but they had very little influence on what we shared. That's changed. The seller now makes the ultimate choice as to whether or not they even want to compensate a buyer's agent that would come make an offer on their home. This is a bit different, of course, and it gets a bit confusing for folks. But at the end of the day, it gives more power to the seller when deciding how to market their home. You know, we at RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage have already implemented changes to accommodate this change coming in August, so we did it a little early. The second big change that's happening is with buyers. They are to engage in an agreement with their realtor on the front end, outlining what the compensation will be for them. So this is a bit different and can be a bit confusing for folks. Whereas the buyer before engaged with a buyer's agent. That agent knew, or that realtor knew, where they could go on the MLS, find a listing, and they knew what that listing would compensate them for helping that buyer. Of course, that won't be available when these changes come, so it's to be agreed upon on the front end. Now, that can be a bit scary for buyers, but the way I see it is much like with a seller. When a seller lists with us and they have a stated commission that we've agreed on, we don't earn that commission unless we sell the house. Same thing with a buyer with a buyer's compensation agreement. They don't pay anything unless they buy the house. So to the buyers, if you cannot get the deal that you want with that particular home, then move on to the next home. There's nothing for you to pay there. There's nothing for you to be obligated to. Now, the reason I say that is the buyer does have the opportunity to ask a seller to pay their buyer's agent commission or their buyer's broker commission for them, just like they would have them pay closing costs. So if you can't reach an agreement with a seller, it just means that you move on to the next property until you find someone that will agree to do those things for you. We're going to do our best to issue out other videos from now until that change takes place to help educate everyone in the best way we can. We believe in honesty, transparency. We want this change to be facilitated in the easiest manner possible, not only for our customers, but for our fellow colleagues in the business, because there's a lot of good buyers agents out there, and they do a wonderful service to buyers. And this is to help everyone, not just our customers. And we'll be releasing these videos probably on a weekly basis until we get to the change, and probably beyond that, giving tips of how we can navigate through these changes. But nevertheless, these changes are coming, whether we all like them or not, and change is always uncomfortable. I get that. Believe me, it's very uncomfortable for me to even talk about these changes. But I want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we're going to do our best to continue to work hard for you, educate ourselves, educate you guys on the changes that are to come, so that everything will be as smooth as can be. I want to thank you guys for who's taken time to watch this video. Appreciate you taking time to listen to me talk about this for just a few moments. There will be some more videos to come, as I said. Our next one will be on why we chose our listing side to be 2%.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hey folks, Mark Bricky, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Guntersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like air fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
On this side, he'll actually be a flanker. Four-step drop from the left-handed quarterback. Now he's going to run it. Tucks it down. He'll be shy of the first down as he is nailed at the 21-yard line. High formation in the backfield. Thomas turns, a little slide handoff, and here's that big tailback, Josh Walker, breaking into the clear at midfield. He's at the 40, at the 30. He is inside Knight territory. Thomas under center, quick count, not a good snap. He's going to go on the option play. Bennett juggles the ball, but he will score to the right side. A 5-yard gallop by Brad Bennett. And Boaz leading 6-0 with that 67-yard drive, culminating on a 5-yard run by Brad Bennett. Up man taking the ball at the 15, carrying it back up the field across to the 20-yard line, and he will be nailed at that point, the white-clad Boaz Pirate. Here's the snap from center. Ball is on the ground. Fumble, and Boaz is going to pick it up. Tailback is Josh McWhorter. They turn. They run the pitch play to McWhorter. He'll run the left side. Now he'll cut back against the grain at the 30, but he'll be met by a host of white jerseys. The quarterback is Thomas. He has an eye in the backfield. He's going to keep it and swing to the left side. He's got an opening. Missed tackle at the 45. Crosses the 50 down to the 40, down to the 35, and run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Split backfield behind LeBron Lusk, who is a dangerous quarterback. We'll talk more about him. He's back to throw again. He's looking. He's in a lot of trouble. They got him. He's going down. Here is a man in motion to the near side, and Lusk is going to throw. He's incomplete and intercepted by Matt McCullough, center. And let's see, he's going to give it to Blevins. Hello, Smith. Bert Smith met him head on. Bert Smith's ball on the far side hash mark. Here is Thomas. He is going to lob the pass across the middle to Brock Rutledge. He is close. He is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Split backfield behind John. He's going to throw. Looking over here to the near side for McCullers. Complete to the 45-30. He's at the 25-20 and run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. John Thomas under center again. Power eye set. They're going to leave it with Walker off the left side. This time he is in. Touchdown, Boaz. Here is Boaz. Second down. Walker going to leave it with Brad Bennett up the middle of the 10 to the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Brad Bennett off left tackle. And an I formation for Boaz. Here is Thomas going to fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Got a man. Rutledge is in. Touchdown, Boaz. This time 3 tight ends. And they're going to give it to Josh Walker. A big hole off the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Tailback, Brad Bennett at fullback, and Jermaine's going to get the fake. John's going to throw it across the middle to Heath Williams, complete. Beautiful throw and catch from Thomas to Heath Williams. There is Vaughn in motion to the right side. Swan is going to loft it up for D. Bush, and it is intercepted by Casey Vincent. Casey Vincent played cornerback, and he's going to have a run back here, but here is Quincy Hampton in motion. Now they give it to the fullback. He is really stuck. Walker's in motion. And John's looking for the end zone to Heath Williams. He's got him. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Wing back to the left, I formation. They're going to deal it off to the tailback Murray. And Casey Benson says, Brad Bennett at the fullback. Josh Walker dotting the eye at tail. They're going to fake. John's looking to throw. Good protection. Going to throw very long to McCullers. It is complete. Runs away at the 40. Into the 45-50. He's going to the 45-40. He's going to go all the way to the 25-20. 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Here's Rutledge in motion to the far side. Boaz on the near side hash. There's a give up the middle to Brad Bennett, the 45-40. 35-30. He could go all the way to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. Cliff's in there under center. I formation behind kickoff sweep it to Jake Murray. Tries to get outside, looking for the first down. He will be denied the first down. Here is Cleveland. Yeah, they're going to run the fake. It's going to come to Smalley. Boaz knows what they're doing. He's going to be stopped right along the line of scrimmage on a fine open field tackle on Cliff Mitchell. Going to give it to Staten on the end around. The wing back, stringing it out as Rutledge. They got him back at the 30-yard line. About to be in. A good punt away. And that one almost went over his head, but he gets this one away. End over end punt that will come down to the 19-yard line. Jason Wardlaw's down there, and he covers it right along the 10-yard line. Boaz has it. And here is Jeff Dobbins going to fake, looking to roll out, wants to get it to Needham. He's in a lot of trouble. Jeremy Walker's got a beat on him, and he is going to try to sack him. He's still on his feet, and now a gang of Boaz Pirates sack him all the way back to the 22-yard line. Dobbins goes to the long count on virtually every down. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he is hit in the backfield by Jermaine Davis. With Brad Bennett, he's got 3 wide receivers. Bennett's going to get the call. Found a hole to the 45-40. He's a midfield up to the 45-yard line. Brad Bennett are the fullback. Josh Walker the tail. Walker will get the call to the left side. He's trying to get in. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Josh Walker. Brock Rutledge set to kick off. He kicks a little squibber that's going to hit down. Boaz got it. Boaz, I believe, has it, Ricky. He kicked a little squibber that went off the chest of Jonathan Easton, and Boaz recovered.
Bronco on the play. And the Pirates have recovered.
And it'll come down this time to Keith Allen, who is wrapped up immediately around the 15-yard line. Harbin wide right, the wing back in motion to the far side. He's going to float a little pass that is intercepted by Joey Patterson to the 35-30. He's got a lot of blockers to the 20. Cuts it in at the 15 to the 10 and going to be dragged down right along the 5-yard line. Going to give it fake it to Walker. Now he's going to run the option. Have the touchdown. John is in untouched. McCullers wide left. Rutledge slot left, and John's looking to throw, looking for Carroll at the 37-yard line, complete to the 35, to the 30, and Stephen is run out of bounds along the 25-yard line.
Brad Bennett and Jermaine Davis behind him, and they're going to keep it to Thomas, running the option. 35 takes to the 40, butts away to the 48-yard line. Good snap from Jason Wardlaw. The punt is away, wobbly spiral. It'll come down to Milner about the 15. Milner tries to shake a tackle. And he's going to be wrapped up at the 15-yard line. Split backfield behind him, Kyle Claiborne and Brad Bennett. Here's John going to throw again, going to set up the screen to Rutledge. Got some room to the 35, 30. Flag in at the 25 and all the way down to near the 20-yard line. Walker from his tailback spot in motion. Here's John looking to throw to the middle. Heath Williams has it. He's in. Touchdown Boaz. Here's Jess Wright under center. He's got an I formation behind him. They're going to deal it off to number 1, Damon Terrell, and he runs right smack dab in the I formation. Claiborne at the tail. There is a fake to Bennett. Now John's going to run the option. Flips it to Claiborne. Breaks the tackle to 40. Gets the first down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 17 for John Thomas. He's going to deal it to Josh Walker, who has a hold of the 50. Cuts it outside, trying to get to the 45. They're in there in an I formation. John Thomas is going to fake to Walker. He's rolling to the right. Got a man wide open over there. Brock Rutledge has it at the 35 and driven out of bounds and along the 25-yard line. Left wing back in motion to the near side. And now Griffith, the quarterback, rolling out, tries to throw it, and he is intercepted. Stephen Carroll on a beautiful play. Here's Josh Walker now in motion. They're going to fake to Kyle Claiborne, who's in there. They get the swing pass to Walker, looking for the end zone. He's in! He's in! Touchdown Boaz! Again, a wishbone set. Griffith is going to fake. He's got trouble from the backside. Jermaine Davis trying to run him down. Now he lifts a pass that is intercepted by Kyle Claiborne. Over the ball, I formation for him. John's going to fake. Now looking to throw lots of time. Looking for Rutledge. Got him for the first down. Tries to cut it in at the 50 and gets up to the 45-yard line for Boaz. There is a fake. John is going to look for Rutledge on the flag route in the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown Boaz on a beautiful play. Their slot receiver is Sean Lusher. But this time they're going to leave it with Jones again as Lax handed it to him, and he is gang tackled as they'll form a trips, and they're going to throw a little wide receiver screen to Jones, who fumbled the ball. That's a lateral. Boaz is on it, and Boaz has it. Boaz has Josh Walker and John Thomas in double safety. Low snap, but Haney handled it. It'll come down to Thomas at the 25. Tried to turn the corner to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cuts it inside to the 50. Needs a block. Broken tackle to 45.
Now Greer in motion to the far side. They're going to leave it with Josh Walker, the 30, 25, got some room to the 20, tries to turn it to the 15 to the 10, cut down right along the 5-yard line. A pass to McCullers. Now he's going to throw it to McCullers, who has it down there. He's in! Touchdown Boaz on a great catch by Matt McCullers.
Boaz Pirates. Quarterback drops straight back, going to try to find the man out in the flat, and he's wide open. He's going to have the ball at the 40. He's got it across the midfield. He's in across the territory. He's going to be down about the 42, 44-yard line. It's 3rd down and 8, 4:20 to go. Quarterback's going to be rolling around to his left, trying to find the man out in the flat. Got his man, and they're going to have a 1st down up the 45-yard line of Crossville. Quarterback drops straight back. He's going to try to find the man off the left sideline. Got him in the open now. Touchdown Boaz. Reverse this side to Davison. What? No. 3rd down and 8 now. Quarterback drops straight back. Once again, screenplay across the middle. Oh, goodness. 2 missed tackles.
DuBose and Knowles in the backfield. Tucker looking to throw. He's got all day. Throwing very long. And it is intercepted by Stephen Carroll at the 45 to the 50. He's to the 45 to the 40. And he's run down at the 38-yard line. Guys will split the backfield now. Both ends split away. There's a fake to Josh Walker by John Thomas, who fakes. He's going to try to run for the 1st down. Good run by Thomas. He's nailed at the 25-yard line, but not before he got the 1st down behind John Thomas. Here's John going to fake to Walker, rolling out, looking for Bennett. He's got him. He's down at the 5. He's in! Touchdown Boaz! Brad Bennett is in!
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.